Hello, everyone. It seems like every week I start the message with we're going through some extreme stuff. And unfortunately, today I'm still going to say the same. We are being challenged, but it's not being done to us. You all know that. But we have to dig deep right now. There's some very deep soul truths that have to reach our consciousness to be aware of things in our perception, how we act, how we do things that might keep joy and freedom away from us, how we tend to fall back in the same belief systems. So there are difficult things happening and things where we have to reach a point of deciding who we want to be and do we want to take part in everything that's happening out there, or are we going to create something on our own and trust how it sits in the world. And so that's what I've been experiencing. And today I drew a card, and I only draw cards when I feel a bit disconnected from spirit, when I feel I'm not reaching them or not getting the message very clearly, or just, to see whether what I'm feeling is being acknowledged by the cards, by spirit. So the card I drew this time, and I think I've drawn it quite recently as well, is Archangel Akmael, and it's all about surrender. And also remember, surrendering is not giving up. And surrendering is all about how do we attach ourselves to a certain outcome, or do we surrender it to let go of needing a specific outcome? Now remember, when the outcome you've been needing or wanting isn't happening, and you think that to surrender that means to make peace with the other outcome, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Surrendering is not having a need to know, that it's okay to discover it when you get there, but to be present where you are, to find joy and peace in where you are right now, and to find that balance within yourself, so that whether that outcome happens or not, you are already so fulfilled within yourself that it doesn't matter, that your life unfolds within that frequency of what you build, of allowing joy and peace in every moment. And then your life will just build on that. And to be flexible, to be okay with the things that fall apart, to be okay with what needs to go and what can't come with you into the future. And something that Archangel Michael has been showing me lately is that we really need to expand right now. We really need to expand into a new level of awareness. Or go past things that you are used to. Your current life experience has become too small. It needs to be broadened. And you can't do that when you're stuck in trying to prove something or trying to create something that you think should happen. The expansion only happens when you release control. Just imagine that picture even. When you try and keep things together, you don't expand. It's when you release that you expand into something new. And that's the message very much for this week and this month, is how do you allow the expansion even when it is uncomfortable? Even when it feels like you've been destroyed and you are distraught and you are mourning and you are in pain. How do you allow the shift to take you to something new, something higher, something, I don't want to say better, but something that is more fulfilled, a fulfilling experience, more than what you've known before? So we are going through a space where there's a lot of self-judgment, where we are wondering, are we on the right path? Is this what I need to do? And the only thing that Michael says with the surrendering is also let go. Just don't be distracted with what's happening in the world, what other people are accomplishing, what other people are doing. Don't even be distracted by what's falling apart in your life right now, is what Michael is saying to me right now as well. because that's happening to me as well. Lots of things that I've planned, crashing down right now, and it brings us into fear. It makes us want to control more, to keep together the little bit that we have left, that which we know. But it's only in the falling apart that new things can take shape, by letting go of what we've been used to. So look at what is showing up in your life, and maybe you are feeling that you're a failure, or that the last 10 or 20 years of your life has been for nothing. And allow the angels to give you the wisdom of what you have gained from those years, and how it is the stepping stone to acknowledge in you moving forward in expanding. So to me, that's very positive, although it's hard. It's very positive. So take time and ask to receive that guidance, receive that inspiration, so that you can build on that in a positive way. The don't get distracted by what's in the world also means, again, do you remember I've spoken about the secret garden before, where you can control what you create in your own garden, in your own life? Well, you can't really control what is happening out there in the bigger garden that's affected by all kinds of things. You can sort of control what you are affected by, what you allow into your space and don't allow into your space, what you plant, what you throw away. Let that be your structure right now. Let that be your foundation, that you have choices and that you have important choices to make to create a life going forward. The old is gone. Everything has fallen apart, and everything is falling apart. We need to find a new way. So there's a lot of chaos and distraction out there. Things that pinpoint to us how we try to make things happen, or try to be visible, or be worthy, or be enough, or be successful. And all of it is just showing to us that it's useless, it's futile. All the energy that we put into this. Recenter yourself. Find that which is eternal within you. Find that truth and ask yourself, how do I want to live that within the impermanence of this life, of this world? How can I make sense of that and allow that to be my joy, my fulfillment? I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope that makes sense to you. Ask your angels to show you, and you will be guided. You will be shown. Lots of love from me.